Hello and welcome everyone again to another video. And in today's video we have some battles, Master League battles from PogoPhan. And PogoPhan has been like a Shadow Ho-Oh fan for like the last 2 seasons. I think he sent me Shadow Ho-Oh battles, but it wasn't like 2 full sets. And yesterday, well, not yesterday, this weekend I reached out to him. I'm like, hey, if you are luckier than me and you manage to get to the Palkia origin, like a good Palkia origin, can you hook me up with some battles in case I didn't get a good hundo? Even though I went hard, I did like around 120 raids, which is a lot, and I didn't get the hundo. PogoPhan also didn't get the hundo, he got the 98, but he made the 98 just for you guys to watch this stream and follow his Twitch stream. He streams once in a week, so make sure to check his live stream. He streams around like midnight Central Time. And in today's video, he is rocking a Palkia with Xerneas. Usually Palkia is paired with Landorus, Solgaleo, Ho-Oh. Those are 3 you choose to. But in today's video, we have Geomancy Xerneas. I haven't seen Xerneas in a while. I don't know why. I love this Pokemon. I feel like this is the best safe swap in the current meta. Like, it beats Dialga, Palkia. Giratina is not a bad matchup. So I'm expecting it to be like a safe swap, and but the thing about this team, you don't have anything like Xerneas doesn't bait out Landorus, even though Xerneas should have a decent matchup into the Landorus, where like when you have Solgaleo, it's probably 100% they will bring Lando if you swap in Solgaleo. So let's just go and watch the battles. And the first battle, he is at 2700. I think he climbed to Legend, so with this team. The Alga lead, this is the Warts lead for Palkia after Zacian maybe, and we're just swapping to Xerneas instantly and throwing Moonblast. Why? Because they always shield. Opponent managed to give us like an entire free fast move. The shield here is just because they shielded our move, so why not, basically? So if they shield, we just shield, right? We're still outside sort of range. I think we're just spamming close combat. Opponent is trying to farm us down for some reason. I don't see a reason to why. Oh my, they let the close combat go through. And Xerneas kicking out the Kyogre, getting a shield from a Dialga and grabbing another one. Like, look at Xerneas. If we get to this move, oh my, that would be like the biggest sweep I've ever seen in Master League. We're just gonna blind shield here in case it's a Draco, and it is a Draco. And here opponent swaps into Giratina, and now I think we can tank a Shadow Ball, and we throw our move right before they get to the next one. So we're gonna count to 6 and then throw. And that was 5.5. So this move is supposed to take... Oh, that's like one of the coolest animations, to be honest. And now all we need to do is just throw a charge move. I mean, you want to throw the other one, but technically they are in range of either, because if like a Brave Bird does more than half because it's Shadow Ho-Oh. And Dialga isn't the bulkiest Pokemon, so a resisted move would still, a resisted nuke would still nuke. Palkia, I have no idea how to play this matchup, to be honest. I think you just spam the charge move, and if you win CMP, you let it go. Because I would just play the 0, to be honest. Opponent shielding, I wouldn't shield, but you can always, yeah, that's for that reason. It's not worth the shield. And opponent was able to grab a move, and now we technically don't need to shield, but there is no reason to not to, right? Because if we didn't shield there, we will be in they still need to throw another charge move, to be honest. And now we grab the shield and then swapped out. So ideally, I think our win con is like some Dialga-ish in the back. But the thing is, oh my, this is a dead game. Is there a way to win this game? Oh, maybe? Wait, there is actually a way to win this game. Double close combat, then faint, then incinerate down, and Brave Bird. I can see him winning this game, honestly, if opponent keeps farming. Okay, so they will be able to get to 3 Psychic Fangs, but they die to 2 Incinerates because this is a Shadow. I'm assuming this should KO the next Incinerate. And now we get to the move, and that was a good game. Regardless of like how horribly like the mirror play went, like it's a coin flip, right? Opponent was able to bait, and here's the thing. Okay, let me go back. Okay, the battle went before. And the Dragon Breath mirror, if both Pokemons are the same, the last one to faint is a it's based on RNG. Like let's say RNG. It's lag based. Whoever has the fastest internet usually wins the Dragon Breath mirror. If both Pokemon are the same, but like that one they weren't the same because the Alga is taking neutral damage while Palkia took super effective. So I'm talking either the Alga mirror or Palkia mirror, Dragonite mirror, stuff like that. We saw in the previous game that a close combat plus Moon Blast are enough to KO. So in this matchup, PogoPhan is going for the Moon Blast just to reach out to another move. I would actually just close combat. Like what Palkia, like what Xerneas did in the last game was like way more than you could ask. So I would keep playing it that way. Opponent here throwing a Thunder. This is not ideal to be honest, but hey, we get rid of the Kyogre, right? There is no way they have a Lando. Maybe we could have saved this energy here, but there is nothing wrong to be honest here because we are and we can. Oh my. Okay, PogoPhan is not having a break tonight. Is there a play here? Maybe we can top left. Yeah, this is a dead game. Okay, opponent shielded. Never mind. Okay. I think there is a play. PogoPhan is like, no, yes, sir. Oh my, that KO'd? Now it's a race to the charge move. Do we get to the charge move? Oh my, no. That was actually amazing gameplay. The game became way closer than it looked. But yeah. I think you close combat because you basically give them one less waterfall on the Kyogre. We're just gonna swap with the Xerneas. Quick attack Zacian wins this matchup, and since we swapped, you just throw the charge. You throw an even number instead of like odd numbers. Opponent here is throwing, I think, a charge wild. I was about to say wild charge. We don't need to shield the second one since we shielded one of them. But now, if you're counting, you should be able to throw on an ideal timing. Opponent swapped it into a Lugia. Dragon Breath doesn't add up, so they still have to throw a charge move. I would actually CMP them on 6. And now 2 Moon Blasts is actually gonna put it in. Still not enough because this like Lugia can still take down like a Palkia to half. So I like this play. Like this is a very aggressive play, but it's actually worth it. Like getting lots of incinerates here. And now like what could they have? If it's the Alga, we can just gonna sacred fire. Oh my. I don't know about this play by the opponent, to be honest. Sorry, that was a message on Facebook from my end, so it's not your fault. So, I don't know about how I feel about this play from the opponent. This is actually going to give us a better play, especially if we get a Sacred Fire debuff here. We can get to the... Oh my. Now, this is a play, okay? Well played by PogoPhan. I think opponent made it way riskier than it should be, and now Dragon Breath doesn't do that much damage because it's 3 times debuffed, 1 from Sacred and 2 from the Draco. That's why the Alga Origin is actually a side upgrade because you don't have to debuff yourself to nuke, because Lord of Time is literally Draco that doesn't debuff. That's how OP the move is. It seems that every game we're just swapping out to Xerneas. This is why I love Xerneas. Like this Pokemon, just throw it in the dark, okay? Doesn't matter what they have. You just swap into Xerneas, you will be able to get a shield. We got a shield already, okay? Which we don't mind. Okay, I would actually close combat there to die to the waterfall. Because now they get one more. Attack fell. Okay, I don't know about that. Because now we will be able to farm them down. And their Thunder won't even do half of our health. Okay, let's see. Origin Pulse. That's the smallest amount of damage I've seen Origin Pulse doing, to be honest. This is going to do lots of damage if they no shield. Like, in fact, we can just farm them down. And this is actually a good play because now our Ho-Oh is just going to melt down this. I would actually call the bait there because they had to bait, to be honest, but it's a tough call and you actually don't care to call it. You just throw, right? Oh my. Like that's like you know, like you don't have to call it. PogoPhan is actually counting here. He did like just enough and he threw that before they get to the move. And now all we need to do is just to get to this move and nuke the Dialga. Ho-Oh is sweeping the back line. To be honest, Shadow Ho-Oh looks like way better than the non-Shadow because if you are a non-Shadow Ho-Oh, they get to 2 Stone Edges and a Sand Seer. While if they are Shadow, they weren't able to do that, right? Opponent swapped into a Zacian. We don't have a Zacian counter, so I would just go Ho-Oh, to be honest, and just play the shielding game. There is no wrong play also, but here Xerneas will be able to do some respectable damage. Opponent shielding, and this is where it becomes tricky. I wouldn't shield at this point and just rely on Ho-Oh farming them down, because we have to double shield if we want to shield once. So that felt like a wasted shield, because to be honest, if you are energy behind, you have to call a bait. And now since they are double debuffed, I like this play a lot from PogoPhan. They are double debuffed. This Aqua Tail is supposed to do lots of damage, and now we're just going to commit to the dragon move, special rend, and then swapping out. Opponent shielded, which is giving us like a decent play, to be honest, because now like we're just gonna farm as much as we can. Opponent shielding. Did I say opponent shielding? I meant opponent nuked there. So now all we need to do is just to land this, then farm them down. Yeah, we farm down with the Palkia, get to a move, and we have to go for the big one. And that was an amazing game. This is why Palkia is the best Pokemon in Master League. Look at this game. Like, they did have Dialga. Like, the old Palkia would lose just because it doesn't have enough stats to live. And that was a 5-0. We started at 2700. He sent, I think, like, he chose a bunch of battles from between 2700 to Legend. And the team is the same. This is another matchup where Palkia Origin is way better than the non-Origin Palkia and the normal one, which is the Mewtwo. Mewtwo can farm down Palkia, and like no matter what Palkia does, Mewtwo can just always beat it. But with this one, you can reliably tank a Side Strike, and it does a lot though. But you can tank it and still live with leave with a move, while like the other one can. This is a questionable play by the opponent, but I like the aggressive swap, because we didn't have hope to win the game when the moment they revealed the Zacian. Wait, was it Zacian? Like the second Pokemon. And then he aggressively swapped just to make them, like, give him an advantage, because now they have to shield this if they want to do this. But we still get to the move. So technically, this is why I like this play, because we were energy ahead, and no matter what they did, we're just gonna get an advantage there. So now 2 Incinerates should give us like a huge lead into getting to the nuke before them. And that's the Palkia comes in, and the Brave Bird is gonna do a lot of damage. So now we can just swap out, farm them down, or just throw Aqua Tail. Oh wait, we don't have HP, we can't farm them down. Well played by PogoPhan. That was a nice game, by the way. Okay. Rocking the Valor Jacket. Moving into the next one. Okay, let's see. Palkia into Ho-Oh. Finally, a good lead. To be honest, it's so nice of him that we are featuring all the bad leads. We're going straight for the Moonblast. Usually, you Moonblast because you don't want to shield the Iron Head in case they don't shield the Moonblast, right? So that's like the main reason why you Moonblast. We can still double up then throw. And this close combat should take them out. So it doesn't matter what they do, we should get to 2. Like, we should win swap. Like, if they shield, we can still shield and get to the nuke. By the nuke, I mean close combat. This is a tough one, because they got the Incinerate lead. And Palkia, like, wait, this is non-Shadow Ho. He can comfortably tank it. I'm like, oh my. Okay, now this is a tough one. So we basically need to debuff them multiple times. And we need to get the debuff and deny them from getting a debuff on us, because Crunch debuff our defense, Sacred Fire debuff their attack. There is no debuff there, and because we went for the Sacred Fire, we don't get we don't get to the double Brave Bird before they get to 2 moves, and that was a GG. That was just a tough game regardless. Wicked Decoy. Okay, let's see the Wicked Decoy. We have the worst lead in the entire world. Zygarde. It doesn't matter how you play this, you're just gonna lose, because Palkia is the best Pokemon, but Zygarde is the bulkiest Pokemon. Okay, that's the difference. This is why stats, defensive stats, which is HP and defense combined, are the best stats to have in Pokemon Go, because they got rid of speed. So I like the way he played it, which is basically get the shield advantage and then go to Xerneas and just no shield. This is going to be an EQ, but it does like half. They brought the Solgaleo, and now we're in a tough situation, not gonna lie. This is a very tough situation, because we can't overfarm by too much, because we just want to get rid of the Solgaleo. And they did get to the second move before we get to our Sacred Fire. So now we have to do at least one then throw. I like the under charge here. If we are able to get to one Incinerate, that would be huge. Okay, we weren't able to. Spam the Brave Bird, I guess. Okay, so let's see what they have in the back. Usually they have either a Palkia or a Ho-Oh or a Lando. And the first Moonblast, can we get a debuff? Well, they don't win because we are up energy and up a shield. So that was a nice win. That was a very nice win. That because opponent team is like the main top 3, like the best team in Master League, and we were able to navigate through the worst lead, the worst Pokemon to face. Because Zygarde destroys Palkia and destroys Ho-Oh as long as they shield, right? Just gonna swap to Xerneas. Back to the same game. Every game we just swap out to Xerneas. And we're just gonna spam the Moonblast as we saw. And now all we need to do is just to close combat as soon as possible. I would just insta throw it, to be honest, because I want to faint after this. But in case they shield like that, you can get to a close combat. So this is technically okay. I take it back. The way PogoPhan played it is actually the way to do it. Now, like, what can they do? Water Pulse, Thunder, doesn't matter. Blizzard, doesn't matter. Opponent is swapped in and they are switch locked. This is a tough one because we're gonna lose our Pokemon and we have to shield here. So we need to go. Can we Incinerate down? No, stop hitting the... Okay, I think he realized that he needs to farm down. No. Okay, never mind. We get to the move. And they broke the land. And this Ho-Oh is about to toast the Landorus. Never mind. Never doubt PogoPhan. And that was a one shot by the Ho-Oh. Well played. Never doubt. Okay, I'm never doubting PogoPhan again. And yeah, thank you so much, PogoPhan. Thank you so much, PogoPhan, for sending us these amazing battles. I am sold on Xerneas. I love this Pokemon. I feel like the way he played the Kyogre matchup eventually was the best way. So thank you so much, PogoPhan, for sending me these battles. And thank you so much, everyone, for watching. This is the end of the video. See you in the next one. And make sure to check PogoPhan's Twitch stream in the description below. This is the end of the video, and see you in the next one. Peace.